program can help people change their lives, the direction of their lives, and it's simple. You just have to change your thinking and not allow the negative thoughts to come in. And Dina's program, step by step, can help anyone in any circumstance, anywhere in the world, change their lives and their direction. The program has helped my husband find a wonderful job. It's got our nonprofit going. It supplied us with all our revenue for the nonprofit, and it's brought friends into our lives, opportunities into our lives, opportunities to inspire other people and to uplift other people. I was very, very impressed with Dina because I think throughout the show she kept her center and was always very kind, always had the other person's best interest in her heart, always was encouraging, uplifting. I was just very impressed with that. A difficult situation. So after the show, I felt in my heart to contact Dina. I looked her up on Facebook and found her in the Dream program and wrote a little bit on her profile page there. And I ordered the Dream program kit. I read the book Dream to Destiny and was very inspired by Dina's story of how she really changed her life. Dina's program had just reaffirmed again the power of positive thinking, and so it's changed my life. I'm much more positive on a daily basis, use her techniques every day. I've got back into praying and I just feel 100 times better. If anybody's watching the news today, it doesn't take very long for anybody to get discouraged. So the Dream program can kind of counteract that by reading the material. It's very important to read that positive material every day, several times a day if you can, but it's extremely important to keep that material in front of your face and read that daily. It will help, as I say, counteract the bad news that we get every day.
Ardith, would you please tell everyone how you found the Dream program? You watched the show, and then you contacted me through Facebook, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, and that was very encouraging.
Well, it was just very simple. I was going through the channels one day, and I happened to see an introduction, an ad for Wife Swap. And I don't normally watch the program, but it sounded quite interesting, a motivational speaker, trading places, so that really intrigued me, and I thought, I'm going to watch.
It's very interesting to see that we never even talked on the phone. We never even heard each other's voices until today. Ardith first saw our show, I believe, in May 2010, and that was about 2 years ago. And we have been conversing through email and Facebook, so this is just amazing to finally meet you guys. And we hope you guys move here. Yeah, because they want to live in the sunshine, so I think it would be really great if they could move here, but you know, no pressure.
So I think even like Dina says, we hadn't talked on the phone, but I could just feel her kind spirit of wanting to help so many in need and to uplift them through these hard times. So thank you for that.
Thank you. My pleasure. I love encouraging people and helping people and giving people hope. So that's awesome. Thank you. Saying you did a great job. I just want to encourage you. I'm for you. I understand what you were trying to teach the family, and it was just very wonderful. So thank you for reaching out to me.
Really enjoyed it.
I came to find out about the program through my wife Ardith, who happened to catch Dina on the Wife Swap program. She initially told me how she was very impressed by Dina's poise and the program she was utilizing to help people. So she supported her in this tough time when people were denigrating her position on the program, thinking it was more for herself and her own self-improvement, and instead of her actually wanting to improve other people's lives. Then Ardith ordered Dina's book. She read the book, and it reinforced her own background history of thinking positive and being positive. Being Ardith's husband and being a little more skeptical of thought processes like that, I was hesitant at first. In the process of trying to find a job in this tough economic times, Ardith would stand by me wholeheartedly 100%, reaffirming that I will get a job, reaffirming that I had all the skills. Even in spite of being older, which is even a tougher market to sell yourself. I'll be 61 the end of this month in March. And I said, oh, no, I know a lot of people are trying hard at whatever age. It's even harder when you're 61. A lot of the big national companies and bigger companies do not want to hire the older people, at least for a decent wage. So I had to put myself out on the market of I'm 61, that I have the skills necessary, that I have the maturity necessary, and I espoused all the positive things I have in me. Not a negative, I'm 61. Never once did I say I'm 61. Instead, I would use the term, I am a seasoned, mature individual. Positive thoughts and projecting those forward helped me land a job of my choice at 61 years old. Ardith never once left me in a lurch of saying you're not going to do it. And she said you've got to do things in the positive, like Dina's book tells you, like I am telling you. Never once let a negative thought come into your head. That is what the DREAM program espouses. That is what it teaches. That's what it tries to convey to everybody, to think positive and it will happen. Well, I started to change my life. And as hard as it was for me to even say positive things, I tried to say them. When I went out into the garage, I said them. When I went out doing some other work at a menial type of work at the time I was working, I said it. I will find a better job. I will do better. And by golly, I found a job, and it's going to be the great job for me, and it's a step up. Why? Because I thought positively. I would not let a negative thought into my little brain.
Tom was going through all this and looking for his job. This is where I implemented Dina's program. I would not allow any negative thoughts or doubts into my mind, and I would never speak any limitations to Tom. I, again, would always build him up, and I told him, even though he didn't maybe believe speaking the words out loud were going to help, that he needed to, and it would be positive to not allow a negative thought into his mind, and that is really the secret. You just have to discipline your mind. Every time a negative thought comes into your mind, you have to replace it with a positive one. And it takes some time, but you can do it, and after a certain point it becomes automatic, and it's not much work after that. It's just automatically that the doubts may come in just briefly, but I push them away. And in fact, I wasn't worried at all. I knew without a shadow of a doubt that he would have a job and that he would be happy.